you. Today I would like to demonstrate the experiment current series feedback amplifier with and without filter. Okay, generally you know what is the feedback. Feedback means a part of the signal is fed back to the input. So that what is the advantage of feedback? Okay, the advantage of feedback is when we want the stability or when we want to improve the gain of the circuit. Okay, generally we design the amplifier circuits. So in amplifier circuits, what is the main purpose of amplifier is to amplify the input signal. So without feedback generally we will get very less amplification factor. With the by modifying any circuit, if you get more amplification also, that is not stable. Okay, if you want the stability as well as the amplification we need the feedback concept. So in the feedback concept, coming to this current series feedback amplification or the feedback amplifiers, generally we fed the output, the part of output signal, that is the current signal, is fed back to the input, that is in series. So this is called as current series feedback amplifier. Okay, so the feedbacks are of two types. One is positive feedback and negative feedback. What do you mean by positive feedback? Means if the part of output signal is in phase with the input signal. Generally we know that the sinusoidal signal is having the frequency. So if it is in phase with the input signal, then that is called as positive feedback. And if it is out of phase with the input signal, means that 180 degrees phase shift. If the output signal is having the 180 degrees phase shift with the input signal, then that type of feedback is called as negative feedback. So where we use this positive feedback and where we use this negative feedback means, generally the positive feedback, with the positive feedback we get lot of amplification, but there is no stability. So if the stability is not there, means there is no use of amplifier. So we will use the negative feedback in amplifier circuits. What is the advantage of this negative feedback is it gives the high input impedance and low output impedance, which is very much desired in designing the amplifiers, and it gives the more stability also. Okay, now let us see the circuit diagram. Okay, let us see the circuit diagram. Okay, this circuit is similar to the CE amplifier with and without bypass capacitor. Okay, see the circuit, see the elements, 1K resistor. Okay, after that 10 microfarad capacitor. These are the bias resistances, 33 kilo ohm and 3.3 kilo ohm. Okay, 220 ohms is the feedback resistance, 1 kilo ohm is the collector resistance. Okay, these are the capacitors, 100 microfarad capacitor and output. Okay, we will take the output at these collector terminals and we will give the input at the base. Okay, this is the BC107 transistor. In this from this notch we know that this is the emitter in clockwise direction. This is emitter, base and collector. Okay, in clockwise direction, emitter, base, collector. Okay, now let us see the circuit, complete connected circuit. Okay, this is the circuit diagram. See this one, this is the 1K resistor, these two are the bias resistances, 33K and 3.3 kilo ohm resistors. Okay, from base we have given at this terminal through the wire. Okay, this is base terminal, middle is the base terminal, this one extreme left is the emitter terminal and extreme right is the collector terminal. Okay, so after connecting this circuit, okay, let us take the output from this circuit. Okay, this is the input signal, that is 1 kilohertz signal and 40 millivolts we are giving as a input voltage. Okay, let us see the output. Okay, this is the input signal. Measure the input. Okay, that is 0.8 into 50. Okay, 0.8 into 50. Okay, 0.8 into 50, that is a 40 millivolts signal. Okay, here is the millivolts, 50 is the millivolts. Okay, now let us see the output in the second channel. See this output, which is the amplified version. Okay, in the circuit diagram, if you have this capacitor at the emitter capacitor, if you have this capacitor, that is a without filter, without feedback. Okay, if you connect this circuit, what happens? The entire AC signal, that is grounded through this capacitor. We know that. Okay, we have seen in the CE also. If you remove this capacitor, then there is a feedback. If there is no if there is a capacitor, then there is no feedback. So what is this circuit? This circuit is the without feedback. Okay, without feedback. Okay, without feedback, if you measure the values, see this one. Okay, if you measure the values, this is without feedback. Without feedback, these are the values. Okay, see the maximum value, what we are getting. That gain is only 850 millivolts. That gain corresponds to 21.25 times of our input signal. So without feedback, what is the advantage? We are getting good amplification factor, that is around 21.25. Okay, if you measure the gain in dB also, that is 26.54. That is a maximum gain. After that, what happens? For convenience, we are taking the frequencies like 100 Hz, 200 Hz, 500, 1K, 2K, 5K, okay, 10K, 20K, 50K, 100K, 200K, 500K, and 1 megahertz, okay, 1000K. So we are getting this much of gain. Okay, if you plot this graph, okay, we know that the response is increases and it is constant. Okay, the response we will get like this. Okay, these are the positive values. The response we are getting like this. What is the maximum value here? 30. Okay, but we are getting around 21 point. Okay, we are getting this value is 21.25. Okay, this is without if you place this capacitor, that is without feedback. Okay, that is without feedback. If you remove this capacitor, what happens? If you remove this capacitor, what happens? See this one. The gain reduced. Okay, the gain is reduced. Here is it points to 50 millivolts. If this also points to 50 millivolts, then we are getting a small gain. Okay, if you measure those values, what we will get? If you measure those values, we will get like this. Okay, this is without filter, means that is with feedback. Here the emitter resistance acts as a feedback between the output and input. Okay, this 220 ohm resistor is the feedback, acts as a feedback. So we have removed the capacitor, so this gives the feedback. So see these values, we have obtained only 70 millivolts is the gain. 70 millivolts is the gain. Okay, and the maximum amplification factor is 1.75, where is 21.25 and 1.75. So this is the negative feedback. With negative feedback we will get less gain. Okay, less gain, but this circuit is stable. This gives the stable amplifier circuit. Okay, whereas without filter means without feedback. Without feedback means that gives large gain, but the circuit is not stable. Okay, stability is the main parameter in the electronic circuits. Okay, so if you plot this response, will get like this. The gain is very less. The gain is of order 1.75. Starting at 100 Hz, we will get maximum gain. That is 1.75 is the amplification factor. The gain is 70 millivolts. Okay. After that, the gain is reduced to 50 millivolts at 2 megahertz. At 2 megahertz, it is reduced to 50 millivolts. Okay. If you plot this one also, we will get the response like this. This one, what is the maximum value here? The maximum gain is 0.5. So below 100 Hz, what are these values? Low frequencies, 10 Hz, 28, 45, like this. So we will get negative gain, negative dB. The gain in dB is negative. At above 82 Hz, we will get 0. Okay. After that, below 5, what the value we are getting? 1.75 is the amplification factor. Okay. Or 4.86. See this one, gain in dB versus frequency. So what is the value we are getting? 4.86. So here, what is the maximum value? 5. Okay. 4.86, that is constant. After that, it is reduced. Up to what frequencies we are taken? 2 megahertz. So it is reduced to 1.938. Okay. See these frequencies. This is 10 mega. Okay. At 10 mega, this is positive only. So at 2 megahertz, we are getting positive value. Okay. So in this current series amplifier, what we have done is with feedback and without feedback. Okay. Without feedback, we are getting large gain, and with feedback, we are getting less gain, but the circuit is said to be stable. So what is the advantage with this negative feedback is the circuit is stable. The stability is more. Okay. Thank you.